All right, folks. So as I sit here, the Giants are losing 35-14 with 2 minutes left to go. The game is about as over as you can get. This is just more of the same. This is just more of the same. The Giants had tackling issues today. The Giants had coverage issues today, and the Giants were inept on offense again. I mean, more of what we're used to. Shout out to Tim Boyle. He gave us a flash in the pan today. So 12 for 24, 50% from him, 123. Looked like the best quarterback we've seen this year with those performance. Like as far as some of the throws he made, some of the best throws we've seen this year, which is pitiful from a guy that is literally our fourth guy, a guy that we weren't checking for at all. He threw an interception. I just saw it was like a satisfying interception. And the guy is going out there and breaking out of a sack and throws it up like with so much ease. And at least he's throwing it up. Like at least he's being aggressive at that point in the game. Because how many times have we seen these Giants quarterbacks losing by 20 points and they don't even have the wherewithal or the mental, they don't have any of it to just sit there and say, maybe I should take a shot downfield because we're losing by 20 points. Why not be aggressive? Why just sit here and keep throwing it short to pad the stats? Now, Tim Boyle, like I said, I would like to see him the rest of the year. Most likely we're going to see Drew Lock again next week, but I'd like to see Tim Boyle again. I didn't mean to say next year. I meant next week. I don't want to see any of these guys next year. But anyway, Malik Neighbors started today. 14 targets, 10 catches, 82 yards. They used him pretty much like Deebo Samuel. He's at 90 catches on the year. So 2 more catches will break the record that Saquon set. 1 catch will tie it. Nice touchdown today. Had a nice matchup against Nate Wiggins today. But it had a nice looking touchdown. I think it was like a 30-yarder. As I see the Giants struggle to continue to tackle. Tyrone Tracy today, he tried his best. 10 carries, 31 yards, 3.1 yards per carry. Anytime you're looking at a running back, if he doesn't have 15 carries, you never really know how that game would have gone. But the game was out of hand as soon as it started, pretty much. I mean, it was out of hand. We were giving guys like Rashad Bateman all of this space. Rashad Bateman today, what did he got? 80 yards today, 2 touchdowns. A 49 is his long, and I think the other one had to be at least another 40. Lamar Jackson today, 290. 290 and they just cut back and got another first down. That'll wrap up the game. The Giants have no more timeouts. It's about 1:08 left. The Ravens could just kneel it out now. And they're showing some Elijah Chapman highlights. And that's intriguing. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see an Elijah Chapman post game. Of him out there, because I think he's improved as the season has gone along. Lamar Jackson, 21 for 25. That's 4 incomplete passes today from Lamar Jackson. 290, 5 touchdowns. So more touchdowns and incompletions today for Lamar Jackson. More touchdowns today than there were incompletions from Lamar Jackson. Sacked twice, but also ran for another 65. So if the guy would have played the whole game, he probably goes over 300, probably gets 100 yards rushing. Very easily dominated this game. Pretty much what I expected. I expected the Ravens to handle us pretty easily. It's just pretty much what I expected. They're doing their post-game stuff now, but I expected them to handle this game. I mean, it is what it is. Other than that, it is what it is. We're one step closer, as I always say. We're one step closer to getting our rookie quarterback. We need Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders. It's looking like it's going to be Cam Ward because I don't know if the Raiders will go out and win a game. We'll see how they play tomorrow because the Jaguars are playing pretty well, which doesn't help us at all. Like, Jaguars are playing pretty well even with Mac Jones. So if the Jaguars can stink up the place next week and lose to the Raiders, then that would help us tremendously. But it'll look like it looks like we're going to have Cam Ward. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited because we got a preview today of a quarterback throwing with a little anticipation, a little bit of aggressiveness, can get things happening. Now, Tim Boyle obviously isn't going to be a guy that we continue to lean on for any more than a couple of weeks or maybe just today. But if we can get someone with that sort of play style, which I think these two rookie quarterbacks can give you, of, challenging teams downfield, throwing the ball with the anticipation downfield, getting out of sacks, which we kind of had a decent job with that this year. But if we can get something good as far as quarterback play, the offense can look a lot better. So let's look at total yards here. I always just try to summarize it that way. Time possession ended up being even because we kind of dominated that second half with Tim Boyle. Because, I mean, look at it. They were pretty much just running out the clock. So that meant nothing. But 445 total yards from the Ravens today. 236 for us. 275 passing, including the sacks. 25 first downs for the Ravens, 19 for us. It just kind of just shows they dominated this game. And the score also says that. So I am not necessarily upset about this game, but it's just more telling that Brian Dable and Joe Shane are not doing a good job at all. Yes, we've had a bunch of injuries. The procedural penalties can continue to happen. All of these things, and I'm just watching this. Tyreek Hill just had a nice catch. They're showing this game. Tyreek Hill he dropped it. Hey, shout out to Derek Stingley. He just broke it up. But Stingley picked that off. Listen, hey, excuse me, people. I'm supposed to be talking about the Giants, but Derek Stingley, I got to give a shout out. Go Tigers to Derek Stingley picking that off. That was an amazing interception. But anyway, what was I talking about? I'm excited. Because I think once we get this new quarterback in here, I think we'll be able to make some stuff happen. I think he's going to elevate the team. You look at Washington this year, they were looked at as one of the worst rosters in football, one of the worst offensive lines, and look how easily they turned it around. And then look at us at the beginning of this year. We had Andrew Thomas, we had Runyon, we had JMS, we had GVR, and we had Illuminor. Those guys were giving us a wall. They were giving us a wall on the offensive line. And we did what we were supposed to do. We moved the ball well. And I think with the actual plus at quarterback, we're going to really make some stuff happen next year. I don't know who the coach's going to be. I don't know who the GM's going to be. But I would like it to be somebody new. So hopefully these games, we've lost 9 in a row now. Hopefully this is enough to finally put us out of our misery. We got the things flying over the stadium saying, John Mayer, it's time to make a change. It's time to fire everybody. I won't stop until you do. And hopefully he listens. Because this is a miserable existence. I have never rooted for this team to lose in my life, and I have to do it because the quarterback situation has been so horrible. So you all let me know what you're thinking about Tim Boyle and everything he brings to the team. And what you just thought about this game all in all. It's just more of the same. We're going to see a couple more of these the rest of the season. It is what it is. Let's get Malik Neighbors to 1,000 yards. Let's go.